Now back to the Brian Zimmerman Show. Here's Brian.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Brian Zimmerman Show, where I share personal tell-all stories and revelations on my good and bad experiences in sales, music, and radio. There is no magic bullet when it comes to the best messaging, the best verbiage, the best cold email, the best subject line. I know that there's so many, every time I go on LinkedIn now, there's somebody saying, this is the best cold call script. This is the best cold email to use. I booked 10 meetings in a day using this script. And that's great. That might work for that person. It's not going to work for everybody. You have to take into consideration that, who's your audience, who are you selling to, the product, the market fit, price point, geographic, where you're at, location wise. So there's so many different factors that go into that messaging, right? And what it boils down to is what you feel is what works for you, right? Like I said, go on LinkedIn any time of the day and there's another post, a gazillion posts, another sales coach, another sales expert. I've done it myself where I've put out posts of what worked for me. This is the best way to do something. And it's always good to see and hear what other fellow people in the sales arena are doing and using. But there's no magic bullet. There's no best version. Now I will say that if anything, you have to ditch the pitch, right? The days of features and benefits, this is who we are, this is what we do, this is how it works, this is what it costs, are you interested? That is making your prospects' guards go up and having them hang up on you, or getting all those objections. And again, I've said it before and you heard me say it. For me personally, what works for me is that human to human conversation, not the rep client conversation. Because once you start doing your sales pitch, vomiting those features and benefits, and we've been in business for 30 years and won 100 awards, and we're in all the all the top number one spots, and nobody cares about that. You guys think you guys care about it. Your company cares about it, right? Your managers and that sort of thing, because it's an ego thing. And look at what we've got. We're so proud of each other. But on the prospect side, they don't give a shit at all. They want it only. All they care about is how you can help cure their pain. So again, when you're doing that pitching, the sales pitch, the prospects can smell your commission breath. So again, it's fine to research and read about other people, and even use you can use some examples that you see on LinkedIn or wherever. Try them out. I always say, do an A/B test. Do what you're doing and do this other thing. But again, there's no magic bullet. There's no, this is the one and all, be all subject line. This is the one and all, be all cold call script or email script. If you come across as doing everything everybody else is doing, you're not going to be successful. And you've heard me say this a million times before. It's easy to fall into the trap of just doing what everybody else is doing, the lazy way, right? But we've got to be creative. We've got to be creative. We've got to be able to figure out how we can be what Josh Braun calls a red X. Okay, that's meaning that you're standing out in a sea of sameness. Out of all the other O's in the sea that are doing the same thing and pitching and using the same messaging and the same emails and subject lines and verbiage and that sort of thing. And that's why salespeople have gotten a bad rap all these years, is because there's no creativity. You're a robot basically. You're doing that pitching, doing everybody else is doing. They get the same call every day, the same email every day, and people want to buy from doing business with people that are different, that stand out, that catches their attention. But that'll do it for me. As always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.